Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Bravely Default 2. Last episode, we made it here to the town and region of Savillon, where we met the prince and the gambling master who basically run this town, informing us that there's been floods recently that have happened over the last 3 years, basically since Gloria's kingdom was taken down. Then we picked up a bunch of side quests and completed them here and back in Halcyonia, and finally defeated the optional boss that I had been trying to figure out for about 2 or 3 episodes now. And in this episode, it's time to look at all the side quests here at the Savillon region, as well as go into the first dungeon of this area. But before that, if you guys do like this video in the series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are so close to reaching 500 subscribers, so it'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. So, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into it. We're just gonna leave town. There's nothing else for us to see here. And we have a few quests we had picked up that involve killing goblin archers and getting seashells. So we'll go ahead and put seashells on, goblin archers on, and one-eyed creature on. A long lunch is actually going to be the place I believe we're going to go for the main story. So let's go ahead and start with those. Goblin archers will just be right up here. We have fought these guys already. Let's go ahead and take care of them.
Let's strike while the iron's hot. Very well.
Looks like there's already 3 in this fight, so shouldn't be that bad. We can go a little bit heavier right now because Prince Castor is joining us, so we don't have to worry too much about running out of attacks. He won't heal us like Sir Sloan would, but he will still do a good bit of damage. Am I going to live to regret this? Probably as soon as she goes, but here we go. I just need Castor to hit 1 time and we win. There we go.
We sure make a heck of a team.
And that is 3 goblins defeated, so we can go ahead and return that if we wish to. But we do have this one-eyed flying creature that they were talking about, which could be right here. It looks like it's just an Ahriman, so...
Get yourself to safety. We'll deal with the monster.
Thank you.
This must be the one-eyed creature that man was referring to. Well, its reign of terror is about to come to an end.
Here we go. Quick fight with an Ahriman. Is it a special kind of Ahriman? Oh, well, I don't know if it's a special kind, but there are 6 with Evil Eye. Go ahead and default. Default. We'll have him go ahead and examine the Evil Eye. And then let's take a look. So both of them are weak to the exact same things, being light and bow. Unfortunately, I don't have either of those, so we're just gonna play the default game here.
Guess it's my turn.
Ooh, that is I don't know if it's called death, but it's the equivalent of death. Basically, after 4 turns, they will automatically die. Basically, just putting a clock on our gameplay here. The good news, though, is I actually think we're going to be fine. If we don't beat this in 3, I'd be shocked. Let's go ahead and use just body slams. We'll go ahead and hit this Evil Eye and that Evil Eye again. There we go. You can just see how strong body slam actually is, which is why I'm not too worried.
Okay, then.
Go ahead and body slam 1 time, one of these Ahrimans. Yeah, for 1230. And then we should be able to body slam each of these once and win. There we go. Body slam is like the best early game ability you can get.
My father once told me that he too was attacked by an Ahriman while visiting these parts. King Orion himself came to his aid. That was the beginning of the close bond between our 2 kingdoms. Savillon was suffering from a severe drought at the time. My father offered to return the favor by trying to help solve the water shortage. And that was how the idea for a new network of waterways beneath the city was born.
No way.
The people of Savillon have always thought the Ahriman to be a harbinger of calamity, but that fortune smiles on whoever can defeat one.
I guess things are looking up for us then.
I certainly hope so. Now, let's get back to the city and make sure everyone got home safely.
And so we can report to him. However, we also can just go down south here to this area. Keep an eye out for chests, because there are still 18 chests we have not found. Like this one right over here. With 390 peg. But a couple new enemies for us to fight as well. We got these giant ants.
We must make the most
I
of
believe
this
we've already got the
opportunity.
orc leader. We have. So let's go ahead and examine the killer ant. Gonna move to fire, wind, and dagger, and orc leader's water and bow. Go ahead and body slam this killer ant.
This will shut
Let
you
me
up.
see.
Go ahead and body slam this killer ant.
Them no quarter.
And body slam this orc.
You like this one?
Hardly worth the bother.
They learned mindfulness. We also have these lizard enemies here that we have not fought yet. Oh, and a wiki. Uh-oh. I need to figure out how to kill this wiki real quick. I wasn't ready for this. Okay, so wikis are the, like, metal slimes of this game. They are worth a lot of XP and JP, but they're really hard to hit, and they will run away really quick.
You better be ready for this.
So you pretty much just need to go, like, all out here. If you have status effects are great. These damaging elements right here are also great. Let's go ahead and examine it. And then we're going to just Thundara it. And then Blizzara it. And then Fyra it. I don't know what it's weak to, so... Weak to Earth. So none of the above.
What's the plan?
Okay, at 34 HP, which is good. But the problem is it will still run very, very quickly. So...
Okay, I'm all set.
go ahead and Firebird. And I don't know if I risk it. I might just use a bomb fragment. And let's go for normal attacks. Bomb fragment will also hit. Okay. 24. But it's getting ready to run, so... I don't think I have anything, unfortunately. Let's just body slam it. Oh, I can only do body slam once. Let's go for it.
Guess it's my
Missed.
turn.
And then, unfortunately, we have him. I could go for shield bashes. If I had special meter, it would have killed as well. Let's see, missed, 5, 6, miss. It hit me with an arrow. It's still in the fight, though. It's still in the fight. Yep, there it comes. It ran
Allow
away.
me.
There was nothing we could do about that, unfortunately. It kind of sucks because they're worth a lot of XP.
It's nothing.
But basically, you have to hit it with attacks that are guaranteed to hit, such as magic. Which I just didn't have ready, so... a little unfortunate.
My might knows no bounds.
Let's get rid of these, didn't even talk about these guys. These are Toxolotls. Weak to water, dark, and spear.
We sure
Man,
make
that
a
would have been
heck of a
great,
team.
especially with our JP up and up already. That would have been a solid enemy fight there. Unfortunate, though. Next, we have these guys. I believe these are a new type of the fishmen.
Outmaneuver.
This
Allow
should
me.
be Saigihin shield bearers. So let's go ahead and examine it.
Okay.
Gonna be weak
what's the
to
plan?
lightning, earth, and dagger.
Okay.
I could use earth, but I just don't want to use all my MP right now.
Still standing.
I'm all set.
And there we go.
Easy.
You can see we're starting to get a little bit of JP now, but it's still just... you don't count for a lot of JP right now. Okay, so we have another one of these guys. These are those... this is the same as the guy we fought last time. I don't know if we can kill this one, though, because they are all slightly different. But let's... it's going to try to run from me. Can it outrun me? There we go.
Let's do this.
Okay, so these are just Undines. These aren't the same as the one we saw. These are like the regular enemy versions of the one we saw. So weak to lightning and a sword. It should be no big deal here. Let's body slam the Toxlotl.
This is going to hurt.
Let's body slam the Undine.
You like
Here I
this
go.
one?
Body slam the Orc Leader.
This will shut
Guess
you
it's
up.
my turn.
And body slam this Undine.
Try this for size. Ugh. Huh.
And then just attack it. I thought that was the, I forget what the name of that enemy we fought last episode was, but it was the, like, optional boss that gave us a lot of JP. Nope, just regular Undine. You can also see, very different in this game, you can see the fact that I'm silenced above my head. So let's see, X should just cure that, unlike previous Bravely Default games. While we're exploring here, let's just go take a quick peek up at this direction. There's those eyeballs, but up here should be. I don't think there's a dungeon over here. I believe this is just for chests and optional bosses. Nothing that way. Looks like we do have a nightmare horse. Is it glowing red because it's a nightmare horse, or is it glowing red because it's... Okay, it's just glowing because of the fact that it's a nightmare horse. Oh no, that's boss music. Uh-oh.
Something must be done.
Uh-oh. Well, we're going to show off flee, so you hold ZL and click ZR, and you can flee.
Option.
I didn't think that was a real, I thought it was glowing red because that was like the flames, not because it was a hard fight. Right here we have a mimic fight.
Do your worst.
A single Undine.
Let's see how you
Poor guy,
deal with
poor girl,
this.
I'm amazing.
poor Undine. There we get another mithril staff. I don't think it matters anymore, unfortunately. Well, actually, does Gloria... Okay, no, I could give him a second staff, but then he'd overload. Give him a wizard's rod. I should just give him a buckler, though. Give him a little more defense. In this game, it is just as good to equip 2 staves, just like it was in the first one. Oh, hello, bear. But don't have a real reason to right now. Not when we don't have, like, crazy staves and when they can be overloaded super easy. Okay, so that is just a basic grizzly.
Ready for this.
Thought it might have been a special enemy. Get rid of the evil eye.
Okay, what's the plan?
Get rid of the grizzly.
Got a little something for ya.
Here I go.
And get rid of the folial.
That was
Yeah,
a
you can
piece
see
of
Body
cake.
Slam's just such a fun move. It's so overpowered. And I think there's just the side quests left to collect all the seashells down here. So we'll go ahead and run down here. So keep an eye out for chests. There's one hidden there in the bushes up ahead, in the trees. Oh, interesting. I didn't think you guys would aggro me. Everything else here runs for me except for the Zahigans. Interesting. Body slam that one.
Got a little something for
Body
ya.
slam that one.
Let me
see.
deal with this.
Who's body slam Gloria? Body slam that one.
Right, let's see.
And body slam that one.
All right,
Let's do
then.
this.
This will shut you up.
And if you get that attack first, it's so strong because you get to use a body slam right off the bat. Check out that a spear. I think that's actually an ability that we just got for him. A spear attack. Restores an amount of MP based on damage inflicted with the attack command. Really good to have on both of your magic users if you can. Go ahead and pick up this chest for a bronze bangle. And now, let's grab our final seashell and go turn all the quests in. We will get more quests a little bit later. Pretty much after every main story event, you can have at least 1 or 2 more side quests pop up. What I always do is, at the start of a new chapter, I'll go back to previous towns to make sure I have them all from those towns, and then I'll just constantly come back to town between like each big story event and make sure no new ones have popped up. So we'll go ahead and turn it into you.
You're alive! Oh, thank the heavens!
We have been so terribly worried.
You saved my friend's life. How can we ever repay you?
Oh, don't be silly. It was our pleasure.
Forgive me, but are you Princess Gloria of Musa?
I am, yes. Have we met somewhere before?
Yes, Your Highness. About 5 years ago, you came to watch the soldiers practice their swordplay at the palace. I was among the ranks that day.
Sword practice. Oh, Yes.
It was honor enough to be in your august presence, Your Highness. Little did I know that further honor awaited me. If I recall correctly, you were not content merely to watch and announced that you would participate. We soldiers were rather flustered. What if one of us were to injure a visiting royal? But you were not to be deterred, Your Highness. You strode out and immediately challenged the largest, strongest swordsman present and refused to back down.
I'd like to have seen that.
A member of the royal line must be prepared to fight on the front line should circumstances require it.
And any army would give its all with one such as you at its head, Your Highness.
We will ensure that all know it was by your hand that the Ahriman fell.
We are forever in your debt.
And so the one-eyed creature has been defeated for 600 EG. We got a new party chat. Gloria's idol. Your dad took his debt seriously, huh, Gloria? Sticking around to help build an entire waterway system to say thanks for being rescued from that Ahriman was no small thing. He certainly always sought to do right by people. He believed that one should always keep one's promises, that one should never abandon a friend in need. So that's where you get it from. Well, I'd say you learned your lesson pretty well. I bet you spent your whole time growing up trying to be just like him, huh? I did. To be compared with him it's nice, thank you. Speaking of the thank yous, your lad here's not wrong. The Salvonians got one heck of a thank you from your old man. Yeah, I guess they wound up with more than their fair share of good luck from that Ahriman. Speaking of which, we should be due a slice of good fortune ourselves. Hey, look. What is it, Adelle? I found a coin on the floor. Ka-ching. Guess this really is our lucky day. Really? That's all we get? One poxy coin? Lucky day, my eye. And I believe the other two quests should be very quick here. I don't think there was... This is the one that wants me to go into the ruins, which we will be going to. There's one up here in the palace, but I believe these were just very quick ones. I don't think we have cutscenes for any of the other ones. I want to say there's usually like 2 cutscenes per area, but it wasn't you. You did it. You got rid of those infernal goblin archers. Truly, I hit the bullseye when I asked for your help, friend. Perhaps I can call you your aid again in future? We get an iron bow. Really cool, but unfortunately just not using it right now. If there was a iron bow or a bow that increased our magic attack or healing properties, I think that would be worth it. But unfortunately, having the healer as our primary job means we kind of need to make sure we have healing properties. Look at these shells. They are beautiful. My beloved will adore them, I am certain. Thank you so much. If the path of true love runs smooth, it will be all thanks to you. Naturally, I will tell her that I gathered them myself. You do not mind, do you? No, that's fine, man. Just give me my money. And with that, I believe that is every side quest except for the one that's going to take us to the ruins. So let's go to our travelogue, make sure we track it, and head to our first dungeon of Salvonia. Do I need to sleep at the inn? I might as well. The inn was this one right next to me. Yeah, I might as well pay for it because we're here. If I wasn't next to it, I'd probably wait, but restore the MP and Gloria a little bit. All right, and let's go ahead and head on out of here. Have these people just, like, adopted the way of living underwater? Where are these people going if their houses are actually underwater? I guess it's not for me to figure out. That's a king's job. Let's go ahead and head right down here. I could have sworn I saw a chest over there, but I guess not. To our first dungeon.
A great city once stood here, before these lands fell to the sand. War and deforestation laid waste to what was once green and pleasant. So the desert came to be. Our ancestors were foolish indeed. These sun-scorched sands are no place to make a life. If only there were water in abundance. How many times I've dreamed of it.
Prince Castor.
Forgive me. This is neither the time nor the place. We must focus on the task at hand, finding Orpheus.
And so, here we go. This is the Sandswept Ruins. Let's see what we have to say about it. The Prince's Play. The Sandswept Ruins must be pretty old. They look like they've been out here falling to pieces for a long, long time. They are ancient indeed. One can always feel the weight of history bearing down upon them. Spectacular performances were once held here, beneath the glow of the setting sun. Yes, I once read that the tragedies in particular were renowned for their power. I commend you as always on the breadth of your knowledge, Princess Gloria. You really do know a heck of a lot. Oh, not really. I've always been a rather voracious consumer of books, that's all. Sadly, I know no more of the theater than I learned in the library back in Musa. I'm ashamed to say that I've never actually seen a play. Is that so, Your Highness? Well then, I shall have to arrange for a local troupe to perform for you at the palace. Thank you, Prince Castor. I should like that very much. But only once all the crystals have been restored to their rightful place, of course. Of course, the crystals continue to be our main priority. Forgive me for diverting your attention from the matter at hand. Ah, no romantic play watching evening for you, Princey Pants. Romantic? I had no such thing in mind, Your Highness, believe me. Yeah. I mean, come on. Can't blame the guy. Oh, that is not an... What did I run into?
Do your worst.
These enemies must have spawned in, so... Go ahead and examine the sandworm first.
No big deal.
And then we'll go ahead and examine the diatrima.
All right then.
So, the diatrima is weak to lightning and bow damage, has about 600 HP. And the sandworm is weak to water and axe, and has about 1600 HP. It is kind of the hardest enemy in this area, but it really isn't that bad, because a lot of the times it's just going to end up using its turn using BP. So, let's go ahead and drop this diorama with Body Slam.
Deal with this.
Go ahead and drop this diorama with Body Slam.
It's my turn.
And I could Body Slam, or I could just use my axe. I want to see how much my axe actually does here. It's like not quite enough. I did just want to find that out, though. Go ahead and have Elvis just use his attacks here. And perfect.
Did you underestimate us?
Seth learns defensive offense,
One
and
must
Gloria
never
learns drain
stop
attack.
learning.
I believe defensive offensive was a passive ability. Let's go look. Yes, it is. What is this one? Performing an attack with a weapon equipped will cause all damage to the user to be reduced to 70% until their next turn. That's really good. One of the biggest downsides is I need to always make sure, and here's drain attack, restores an amount of HP based on damage inflicted with the attack command. I don't think that's as good. I do need Divining Rod on somebody though, so we'll give Gloria Divining Rod, and we will take off that and give him defensive offense. Nothing else over here. It was that sand cloud, I believe, that we saw a second ago, so whenever I see another one, I will point it out. So we go ahead and kill some of the enemies as we run through here. These are really not that bad due to Body Slam, but also we have a couple more to find. Right here is Restless Souls. These are going to be weak to both wind and light damage. Two things I do not have access to yet still. Go ahead and just Body Slam them, get them out of here. Body Slam this diatrima, and Body Slam this one.
No quarter. Hardly worth the bother.
That is a level up for Seth. Go ahead and we'll take this left path here. Come here. Stop blinking out of existence. And I believe this is the final new enemy here. The Terra element, weak to wind and staff. So we'll go ahead and target the diatrama because it's the weakest. Target the Restless Souls because it's about to attack. And then target the Terra element because it's next.
I'm amazing.
Get a flame talisman from that one, not bad. I would like to get that chest, but it looks like it's just out of reach from me, so... Anything in here? Nope. Let's go ahead and head off to the right over here. Looks like there is an item in there, so we need to wrap up here. And grab it right there. It's going to be a mini ether. 3 of them. Enemies are running from me, which is so unfortunate, because that does mean we're stronger than the enemies here, which means there's not really a reason for us to fight them. Which is a tad unfortunate. So that left path right there will get us to the other chest we just missed. Come up here and head up. First, looks like that chest is there. Down here's some souls. So we'll go ahead and grab this one. To get 5 antidotes. And then you can see this guy right here is actually the guy who we need to deliver the lunch to. Is that my lunch? Forgive me, my friend. You are too kind. This is just perfect. But wait, my lunchbox only? Where's my flask, I wonder? I hate to be a bother, but could I ask that you inquire my wife as to its location? So, you can run out and go get that if you'd like. I'm just going to continue through here and we'll come back and revisit. Right there's the glaive. And if we go back out the way we came, and run over to the left here, we can exit this wall, go down, and grab this chest for the clothespin. That is our 3rd clothespin, I believe. Let me just double check. Yes, it is. Clothespins, again, are really, really good because it prevents sleep, I believe. Which some enemies coming up will have the ability to sleep us. So, really nice to have that on our casters so that way they can keep healing, keep dealing damage. Right up here, I don't believe there's anything off to the right over here, but we will check. I actually think the water bottle might be over here. No, this was just another way down. And there's another sandworm. They kind of sneak up on you. I don't ever see the sand cloud. Seth, we'll just have you attack the sandworm.
Let's go.
Body slam the diorama.
You like this one?
Body slam the diorama.
Very well.
We got hit with blind, but we'll go ahead and get rid of the terra element.
Okay.
And then go ahead and get rid of the sandworm.
Like this.
We sure make a heck of a team.
Let's level up for Elvis, which... Elvis? No, it is Elvis. Okay. Was there anything down here? No, this is just where we were. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I'm pretty sure this just loops around. So we'll go up here to the top left, and we will be in the upper area of the ruins. Much shorter area, and right here is actually going to be our teleport out of here, so we can take this, and we can actually go talk to his wife, which is why we just continued through that, to see where the flask is. I think the flask is still in the ruins, which is why I'm going to go talk to her now, so that way we don't have to come and run through this whole place for a 3rd time. Let's go ahead and just run back to the city. I do like how the overworld in this map isn't too incredibly big. Like there's just the dungeons you can go into. So it gives you some enemies you can fight, but it's very easy to get to and from different places. Hey, do you know where his canteen is, or his flask? Flask, but of course. How does this always happen? Here, 1 flask filled with delicious iced tea. Could I ask you to take it to him? Yes, you can. Iced tea. That's gotta be a American translation, right? It has to be. Iced tea is like such a... It's not even like an American drink. It's like a South drink. I guess that's sweet tea. Maybe iced tea? I feel like iced tea is still in the South, though. But maybe they have it in Japan where this game was made. I have no idea. Let's go ahead and head back in, and we will go talk to him to give him his iced tea. We'll just run up this way. No reason to teleport back. Oh, there you are. And with my flask, finally, it's time for lunch. Or at least it would be if I had a fork. Can I eat with my hands, perhaps? Forgive me, but could you ask my wife if she might be so kind as to send cutlery? Yeah. Wants me to now go get cutlery for his food. I'm pretty sure she's just going to yell at him at this point, but I'll just go ahead and run back to town. No reason for you guys to see me get all the way back there. Alright, here we are back in town. Let's go ahead and ask his wife for the cutlery. He could have eaten with his hands, by the way. Goodness me, how in the world did I manage to forget his fork? Here, we have a matching pair of them, you know. Now please, take it to him as quickly as you can. Is the, punchline of this quest that by the time we get back, his food is cold? It's gotta be. Alright, this time we're in the ruins at nighttime. Doesn't actually change monster spawns inside dungeons, I don't believe, but it is a little darker. The reason it does matter is for, solar-powered and lunar-powered, the 2 abilities on our mages. There it is. Thank you so very much, friend. And now, at last, it's finally time to eat. Now that was worth the wait. My wife makes me nutritious, delicious, packed lunch every single day. Without her love and support, I would be truly lost. But why can I say this to you, a perfect stranger, and not to the woman herself? Please, you must go to her and tell her thank you, and that I appreciate greatly all that she does for me. I will after we complete this dungeon. There is now no reason for me to run back because it's the end of the quest line. All it is time to report it. So we'll go ahead and get through this dungeon first and get to turning that in at the end of the episode. So we have a chest, should be right around here, with 1180 PG. And then, a little further down, we do have these new enemies here. I will show off them once we fight the one up here, because there is one. Not technically guarding a chest, but pretty near a chest, so we'll go ahead and fight this guy.
Let's stay focused.
This is a Daidarabochi. This is not any enemy that I've ever seen, I think, in any game. I don't know what it's supposed to be representing, but it has a 2000 HP, and it is an undead. I don't know for sure if that means I can just use Cure on it, but I do want to find out, so let's go ahead and default here. Will Cure do damage to it? Because it's undead.
Does that feel better?
Yes, it does. Any undead takes damage from Cure, which is great. Let's go ahead and body slam him. Also takes damage from sword and lightning, but body slams are just better right now. To get the strongest out of body slam, you make all 40 of your party members the vanguard and give them the highest weight capacity possible without going over. So that way, you have the highest weight for the body slams.
Guess it's my turn.
Go ahead and body slam the Daidarabochi again. Body slam the Restless Souls. Body slam the Terra. And body slam the Daidarabochi. And then Prince Caster finishes it. Gloria gets a level from that. So close to leveling up our monk as well, but not quite. Unfortunately, monk's just going to be behind the curve because we got it later than everything else. And right up here is a mithril sword, a really, really good sword. Unfortunately, we just have nobody who specializes in swords right now, which is a little bit unfortunate. And so now, all we need to do, that Daidarabochi is now scared of me. I do probably want to fight at least one more just to get that level on the monk. Let's see, up there is going to be our final fight, but sure, I'll fight this Daidarabochi. Come here. This will give me that level I need. Elvis, let's body slam this one.
Okay, what's the plan?
Body slam the Daidarabochi. Body slam the Terra. And body slam the Daidarabochi. And Prince Caster finishes it off, and my monk levels up learning Flying Heel Drop, a very, very strong move. We won't be using body slam for most bosses just because it does drain our BP a lot, so I just don't find it worth it. Go ahead and grab this chest for a surprise. With some Terra elements, and a Restless Soul. Go ahead and hit this one, it's the weakest. Wow, it missed. Ooh. Let's hit the Restless Souls. Let's hit this Terra element. And then let's hit this one. A little unfortunate. Elvis might go down here. Let's see.
This will shut you up.
To arms.
This is going to hurt.
Barely pull it off there.
Defeated.
We get an Earth Mallet, but more importantly, we get the Gaia Shield. Let's go ahead, heal up, and throw the Gaia Shield on one of our characters. This is going to be really good. Basically, it gives you Earth resistance, but also a ton of other stats, including physical attack, magical attack, restorative power, pretty much everything. It's really, really good. We will give it to Seth, though. That way he has a higher chance of being targeted. And then let's give him another round shield. And that looks good. Let's go ahead. That's no more chests in this dungeon. If you also want to, a strategy you could use is just to take off the divining rod once you find all the chests, but then just constantly taking it off and putting it back on. I will probably honestly take JP up and up off at some point, especially if we're not trying to like kill monsters and get JP. But it's just such a good ability. And so with that, let's go ahead and head up and see who our boss is. If it's not obvious, well, it will be in a second.
Folks, please welcome to the stage the incomparable talent that is Princess Gloria. Your Highness, I'd like to take this opportunity to play you something really special. my latest and greatest masterwork. It's about a lone hero who goes through hell after being chased from his homeland, but who finally, at long, long last, gets his chance at vengeance. So, Gloria, if you'd care to join me, you know the words, I'll teach you the tune.
I will play no part in this farce, Orpheus.
Whoa, farce! This is no such thing. You know how long I've had to wait for this? It's nothing short of a tragedy. And a revenge tragedy at that. Ah, sweet, sweet retribution.
What are you even talking about? Retribution for what, exactly?
You were outed as a dirty wee embezzler and banished for your crimes. You've only got yourself to blame for that, pal.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You don't know my life. You don't know how hard it's been. I'll never forget what was done to me. Never! And now, I finally got my chance for revenge. I'm going to take it. And there's nothing anyone can do to stop me. So shut up and die!
And so here we go with our boss battle against Orpheus.
Have any idea what I've been through since I got kicked out of Musa? Drinking ditch water like an animal. Crawling around like an insect because I was too hungry to stand. Do you ever stop to think about that, Princess? Can you even imagine it? 'Cause I'll never forget it. That's for sure. Never. All that pain, all that suffering. That's what turned me into the tortured artist you see before you today. And you like surprises!
Wish I didn't have that fully sped up there, but that's fine. Basically, he is a bard. He's going to be spending his turn buffing all of his allies to do a ton of damage to us. Stacking buffs and debuffs. Effects which temporarily boost attributes are buffs. Effects which affect them negatively are known as debuffs. Multiple buffs and debuffs can be used at once, making them very handy tools. So basically, he's buffing and debuffing everything here, increasing their, decreasing their physical damage taken and their magical defense taken, as well as increasing other things like their attack and magic attack. So let's go ahead and start with just an examine on Orpheus here, see how much HP he's got. He's got 10,000 HP. The strat you want to use here is actually just to default, but we want to get rid of the creatures here before we start targeting Orpheus. So, once we default, I'm pretty sure a body slam will get rid of each of these. But we need to make sure we have the BP to use body slam. Which is a little unfortunate because we're not taking the time that Orpheus is out of BP to attack him, but it is more worth it just to default. Take all these attacks and try to kill all the animals at the same time. Or the not animals. I mean, they are animals, but they're definitely monsters.
I was ready for that one.
Elvis takes a lot of damage here. Okay, Gloria, default. Seth, default. Then Adelle should start getting rid of them. Let's go ahead and body slam. Get rid of the Toxolotl. We won't fully kill because they do have, of course, their defense is boosted right now. Another thing you can do is actually go ahead and poison Orpheus. That way you can get some damage on Orpheus over the course of the fight without actually having to target him.
Allow me.
And now, let's go ahead and just Cura everyone first.
Does that feel better? Thank you.
And then for Seth, let's go ahead and get rid of the... I think actually he can probably one-shot a Toxolotl, so let's... Yeah, let's get rid of that one. Wow, he's really going all out on me. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one now. Perfect. I wish he would stop targeting Orpheus right now. Hurts so bad. Hurts so bad. Hurts so bad. And hurts so bad. Increasing all of their defenses up to, what is that? Physical attack 100%. Yeah, that's really good. So now we really need to get rid of these guys. The Diatramas. Go ahead and just hit them both with the Thundara and hope it does enough. Yep, that gets rid of that one. I think this one will barely hang on. It does. Let's go ahead and just do a normal attack on it. Get it out of the fight.
Don't take it personally.
And now let's focus on healing up. So let's go ahead and heal up Seth.
Be healed.
I needed that.
And we're going to start defaulting again, building our BP back up. He's going to buff himself, but now he's actually going to start attacking us because his monsters are gone. Here, Adelle.
How thoughtful of you.
Did my poison land? I don't think so. So let's go ahead and try another. Well, Elvis needs to default, so. Ooh, Stone does a lot of damage to my whole team. One more default here. And then let's just go ahead and start doing some damage. So he's weak to Water, Spear, and Bow. Unfortunately, don't have any of that. We will aggravate. So let's go ahead and do everything. We will aggravate so that way he targets me. And then let's go ahead and probably just use Crosscut 3 times. Doing as much damage as we can. Massive damage. Gloria, we need to throw a cure at everyone.
Does that feel better?
Gloria is almost at 8 MP, which is a little concerning. We got some ethers we can use, though. Let's go ahead and try to hit him with a poison now. I'd like this to land.
Here I go.
I think it did. I think I saw poison. I don't actually know. I don't know how to tell because... Yeah, I guess poison would appear as a status effect there. So, do I have something that pierces default? Right here, Wingong Wave. So let's go ahead and let's do... Actually, I don't need to do that many. Let's do 2 Wingong Waves because it's going to damage me in the process. 574 and 558, so about 1,000 damage, which is pretty solid. Let's just throw a cure at Adelle here.
Help you. Much better.
How are we looking? About not quite half, but we're getting close. Let's go ahead and default. Wish he would have aggroed me. That's weird he didn't. Default with Elvis.
All right then.
Default with Adelle. Gloria, I think I need to use a mini ether on you, even though I don't want to. I'll hold off because I might be fine. But we'll go ahead and default.
Okay, what's the plan?
Default again. We'll go ahead and Wingong Wave here.
Check this out.
Here's his default. We'll go ahead and try to throw a poison, even though I still don't know if it'll hit. Gloria will Actually, we'll just throw a Cura at everyone.
Be healed.
Cheers. I owe you one.
Defaulted again, huh? There we go. Through a stone. Through another stone. Don't let him trick you. I think boosts his magic damage. Or his magic defense. So let's go ahead and double Wingong Wave. Actually, I should have done the flying heal drop. Because he did not default and Adelle goes down. Actually was a little worried about that. I didn't think it happened that fast. Let's mini ether Gloria here.
You will regret your
Have her use a raise followed by a Cura onto everyone.
Let me help you. All right. Let's go again.
So that's one of the reasons we have the ability on her. When she uses white magic, he has a chance to put her to sleep. But because we have the clothespin, she's immune to sleep. Elvis, you really just don't have anything else to do here, man. You're weak to water, so let's go ahead and just Blizzara you 4 times.
Almighty ice.
606, he counters magical attacks again with the sleep. But because he's immune to sleep due to his clothespin, he can't do anything to us. That's like the biggest thing that this character does, is it tries to put you to sleep when you try to cast spells.
It hurts. But it's nothing compared to the pain that burns inside my soul. I'm going to channel it all into my work. That's how masterpieces are born. Time for you to bow out, princess. There's only one starring role in this production.
I went for a default. What's his HP at? 22? How many Klingon waves can I throw? I can only throw 2 before I die.
Guess it's my turn.
Seth might actually be fine here. Let me start with a body slam, and then let's go for crosscuts. I should have just done multiple body slams. But it doesn't matter. That is Orpheus defeated. We get 2,120 XP, 298 JP, and 1,195 PG. And everybody learns a little bit of skills. They're already level 10, which I'm sure you can assume that's really, really strong for this early in the game. And so we get a new asterisk. The Bard. The Bard plays a supporting role in combat through the use of songs, a single one of which can turn the tide of battle. You have 2 abilities, Don't Let Him Get to You, which reduces physical damage to multiple targets by 15%, and Don't Let Him Trick You, which reduces magical damage to targets by 15%. Also, if you've noticed, each person gets the, other characters get the asterisks. It's kind of hinting at who you should make that asterisk.
Seriously? Denied my revenge? After all I've done? Oh, I hate my life.
Oh, spare us. Now, where is the crystal?
You think I'm just going to tell you?
Yes, unless you'd prefer me to crush your throat so that you'd never be able to moan about how hard your life is again. Or sing, for that matter.
No, I'll tell you. Bernard has it. Something went wrong when he tried to use it, and he flooded the city.
So it was him, after all. The fool.
And where is it now?
I don't know. I don't know where he hid it. He only told me that he had it, I promise.
So, after all your big talk, you basically don't know anything.
It doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't tell this weasel my secrets either. Still, we know Bernard has it now at least. And with another asterisk to boot. Ho-ho! And what do we have here?
The crowd's getting ugly, Lord Bernard. They're asking for you to put in a special guest appearance.
Very annoying of them. Deal with it, will you? I don't care how, just get it done.
Your wish is my command.
What was that?
How did you? But no one could have... Whatever. Looks like it's now or never.
What the...
Caught you napping? You should know by now I'm always ready to make a dramatic exit.
Orpheus!
Later, losers. Catch you on the flip side.
Forget him for now. My men will apprehend him soon enough. I owe you all an apology.
Huh?
My behavior toward you back at the palace was unforgivable. Having seen you fight, I realize now how blind I've been.
Hey, no need to go overboard. We didn't take it personally.
You are more kind to me than I deserve.
Hey, Elvis. What was that we saw before? When your book glowed up like that?
Well, I told you it reacts to asterisks, didn't I? The ones we got our hands on in Halcyonia helped me read a little more of the writing inside it. But this time, we seem to have been shown something from the past of the asterisk's previous owner instead. I've no idea why though, so don't go asking me to conjure up visions at will.
And And I guess that means we're no wiser than we were before, right?
But no less wise either, eh? And that's the whole point of traveling the world in search of knowledge. To keep putting the pieces together until it all finally makes sense.
I suppose you're right.
What? A bird?
Is something the matter?
No. It's nothing.
Now that you have more asterisks to play with, it's worth thinking about how this might affect your character's development plans. You need to consider which main and subjobs will make the best combinations, and what passive abilities you might want to bring into play. You can make quick tips on all the jobs available in our menu, Travelogue, Memories, Tutorials. Be sure to take a look. Travelogue, Memories, Tutorials. Okay, it gives us the job overview. Got it. And so, let's do a quick heal. But also, we have a new job for us to look at. Let's take a look at the Monk. Basically, the Monk has a lot of different support abilities, including putting people to sleep, reducing damage received for your allies, Born Entertainer, which affects the singing and artistry abilities, which are basically the Bard skills. Bunch of different just buffs in general. However, it also has kind of okay recommended equipments. It's bow, staff, and dagger, meaning they're a pretty solid bow user if you don't already have one. They also have a specialty here. The effects of singing abilities last a turn longer, which is really good, basically making it so that way if you want to use bard skills, it's best just to keep the bard here. They do lose magical power, however, they increase pretty much everything else. And for that reason, I am actually going to switch Elvis over to be a bard. However, their sub-job will continue to be a black mage. I think that's just for the best. We can start increasing our bard skill, but also it gives us that magical potential we have from being a black mage. Let's go ahead, see if there's any new abilities already. I don't believe so. We do have the Fyragas, which we just started getting, which is really good. And then let's go ahead and go to his equipment, because we can actually give us some better stuff. So you can do main gouch if you want. I actually think I'm going to run Iron Bow, though, because so many things are weak to bows right now. It does... Ooh, actually, it increases our magical attack from 103 down to 48. Is the gouch actually... Oh, it gives you a 50% magic attack. I'm definitely going to keep that on. That is super strong. Could I give myself another one and not have it hurt me? That would be really good right here. Give myself a buckler. I'm actually curious. If I took off both of these... No, it would, at the end of the day, decrease my magic either way. So I think this is going to be pretty cool. Let's... I will give him a shield, though, because there's no reason not to. Give him the buckler just for a little bit more defense. And yeah, we have a new job we can play around with. So unfortunately, there's no quick way back, I don't think. There is not. And I'm out of MP on Gloria. So looks like I didn't actually need to use it after all. But let's go ahead and head back to town before we end off this episode. So we're going to run all the way back here. We'll take that blue teleporter, and then I will meet you guys back at town.
Bernard?
How many times? Not while I'm eating. The smell of you is enough to turn a man's stomach. Oh, awful feral creature.
But...
I have just taken delivery of a simply divine vintage. Do not disturb me. Unless, that is, you wish to return to the squalor from which you came.
Sorry.
Fine clothes, fine music, and fine food and drink. What else does a man live for? How else can one revel in the glory of existence?
I'm sorry. Please don't send me away.
Oh, stop fretting, you foolish child. Shut up and do as I say, and all will be just as it should be.
Okay.
There's a good girl. Anyway, I've finished now. Make your report.
Orpheus attacked the princess as you ordered, but he was beaten and now he's run away.
Pathetic. I had thought his history with the royal nuisance would be sufficient to spur him on, but it seems not. Very well, you may leave. And what to do now, I wonder? I suppose the first order of business will be a little chat with a certain interested party.
Yeah, shocker. The guy that runs the casino and looks like a bad guy is a bad guy. He makes my skin crawl. I cannot stand that Orpheus guy. The way he speaks, even the way he moves, literally everything about him makes my skin crawl. So why the heck can't I stop his stupid face from popping up every time I try not to think about it? I get that too. Sometimes the more you try not to think about someone, the more you can't help it. Ah, now it's happening again. I can literally see his stupid grin. It's horrible. You're probably still annoyed because he got away. I know I am. What's done is done. The matter is in Prince Castor's hands now. You knew Orpheus back in the Musa, right, Gloria? Was he always such a pain? Well, he was certainly always a rather dramatic person, prone to exaggeration and so forth. Prone to narcissism and self-obsession, more like. I'm guessing he's always been nothing but talk, though, right? Like, as soon as the going gets tough, he falls to pieces? Precisely. No wonder he'd rather feel sorry for himself for having been caught stealing from your father than face up to his actual problems. Yeah, there really isn't a single good thing about him, huh? Well, at least I know why he gets to me so badly now. Thanks, Gloria. Oh, of course. Not entirely sure how I helped exactly. Yeah, me neither. And so, let's return back to Savalon.
Prince Castor, I have been looking for you everywhere.
And now you have found me.
Princess Gloria, I must insist that you refrain from taking the prince out of the city without notifying relevant authorities.
I was not taken anywhere, Dromed. I went of my own free will.
Your Highness, whilst I understand your desire to aid our nation's allies, might I remind you that Musa is no more. There is precious little benefit to be gained from spending your valuable time on lost causes.
Whoa! Aren't you highborn people supposed to be polite?
I am simply stating the truth.
Musa may be no more, Dromed, but our duty to Princess Gloria is very much alive and well. Her Highness and her friends will remain until such time as they have ascertained the truth of the situation regarding the crystal. And during that time, they will continue to be our honored guests.
But, as you wish, Your Highness. But please, I must beg you to conclude your dealings here quickly, Princess Gloria, for Savalon's sake. When your business here is done, Prince Castor, you are needed at the palace.
Can't say I'm feeling too welcome right now.
Well, you can hardly blame them for not wanting the prince bogged down with our business. The king is missing after all.
Dromed means well, I assure you. Forgive him.
Oh, please, it's entirely understandable. I'm sure I would feel exactly the same in his position.
You are too kind as ever, Your Highness.
You know, I get the feeling that our distracting the prince isn't all that Dromed's worried about. It seems to me that he has another reason for wanting us out of the way.
I cannot begin to imagine what else might be on his mind, but I will ask him if it makes you feel better. For now, I must return to the palace. I will rejoin you when my business there is concluded.
Being a prince must be hard work. Not that we have it easy, I guess.
Aye. Someone tells me Bernard's not going to be telling us where he's hidden this crystal without some arm twisting.
Perhaps his companion can help us. The girl.
Yeah. What was her name again? Anyhow?
Yes, that was it. Let's see if we can track her down.
Prince Castor leaves the party. And we have one side quest to turn in. And do we have any more popping up? Looks like we do have one more that popped up. But most important is that we can finally complete this one. Ah, you again. Forgive me once more for my scatterbrained ways. My poor husband shake his fist and curse my name. He did what? He asked that you tell me that he appreciates greatly all that I do for him. To truly? Oh, he can be such a sweetie when he wishes. I have decided tomorrow's packed lunch will include an extra helping of love, and a flask and fork too. So we get one large JP orb from that. And so with that, guys, I think this is a good place to wind things down. We do have a new side quest right in front of us, as well as the lady we need to go find right over there, but we will hold off on doing that until the next episode. I will see you guys then.